may laugh when you see a title like Time Vamps. You may just pass it over entirely, but it would be a strategy because you miss the wording about the nighttime vamps. It was in early summer. Me and my friends Abby Carter, B. Scarlett, and Varner Jones all went out to camp site near the National Forest to drink hooch and smoke pseudo-legal recreational marijuana. We all got a baby car. Well, technically it was Abby mom's car, and I was also answered, so we drove out after 9 p.m. when there wasn't much traffic, and Abby drove carefully because we weren't sure what would be worse to get couch with the no insurance or the box full of jars of bootlegged moonshine and bags of uncleansed Urdu, and we were resolved not to find out, especially considering both the instance and extent respectively of the above. Anyway, we got to the camp site around midnight, and we saw that there were two big tents already set up. To set up or for the person tents around the campfire spot fetches the camps that were already set. Skillet had worth a pair of chopped wood wrapped in plastic. Алло? Да? Scarlet. I unpacked the food and boiled the fire. While Skillet rolled up some wrappers, tossed me a light document he politely requested. Kinda using can you hold on? I groused as I continued lighting the campfire. Once it was going, I nonchalantly chucked the lighter over my shoulder and it hit Scarlet right on the ribbons. Not cool, dude, he admonished. Right, watch how do you that thing, Tavanta added. It's my lighter. I decide how to throw. I proclaim it loudly as I found a seat on one of the fireside benches. Abby was just getting back from the car around then. Are you guys behaving out the asked with genuine concern. Oh, we're behaving alright? Piscilled began ironically. Behaving like animals, he finished silently. Are you drawing things again? Dagger, she asked, looking across at me with scared crossness that had to be in jest. No more than usual, Carter. I said with a shrug. That was understatement. Yes, the objects did have a tendency to leap out of my hands, especially where Scarlet was involved. I'd like to say he brought it out of me, but I probably had more to do with my issues than his. Alright, guys, this is Northern Light from my uncle Dower Farm. Biscuit announced they took it up the slender rope. I trust myself. It said let me roll with have a much fatter joint than the course. That voice in the back of my head reminded me that if they let me roll I'd still only about halfway through. We started observing with the scared radiation of poof poof, and somehow one of the jars of moonshine might lose their rotation, almost like a chaser for the joint. As the hour drew on my friends and reminded, I walk around the fire talking loudly and carrying on as we consumed responsive lengths of shine and weed. Around 3 a.m. Tavante set up his stereo and put on an EP of some traditional African dance music and began going through her routine. Skillet enjoyed watching her mow I liked this situation because it gave me an excuse to sit closer to Abby. Not that the proximity would grant me the courage to make a move, but when Tavanda was about halfway through the routine or one night of substance being was interpreted as an old man emerged from the closer of the two other ends. Can you youngsters go writing down the jungle music? He shouted at what seemed like an unnecessary loud volume. Use earplugs. Tavanta shouted back, continuing to grate, and put a damper on those looks you're saving. This a bull crap. The old man variably screamed, shut it down right now. Suddenly there was shrink in the farther tent than we expected. Suddenly a group of the dark sneezed men in linen robes surrounded the old man. Just suddenly the color drained from their skin and hair. Their features became elongated and grotesque. Notably their teeth stretched into conical serrated blades, as did their fingernails. They tore into the old man and feasted of his flesh less than 50 yards from us. They transformed into night worms. Piscilla stated with authority alone exacted obscurity of the phrase, with under the circumstances of the strangers having undergone a factoring metamorphosis before or yes, the brutally slaughtered the other camper probably contributed to that name sticking in our minds. Oh hell no, Avant exclaimed. We finna get out of here. As we all started running to the car, Abby trapped the lounge, lurched toward me, grabbing me about the midsection. I may have drunk too much to drive, she said. You, a big guy, that you think you can take the tiller. Susan Carter, I said with confidence. I didn't feel as tried to pull her along without slowing too much. While the staff skilled said, almost turning around to go back for his box, herbs and hook. Just leave it, Tavanda roared, grabbing him by the hand and dragging him. If we weren't going back for my mystery, we're sure going back to that stuff. I definitely would have been good idea to turn back for anything. By the time we were in the car, the doors shut. They were around as Abby jammed the key and started the ignition from the passenger seat. As I took the wheel, the nearly flooded the engine before we took a living wake of smoke and dust were distorted humanoids to shock on. I've seen many horror signs, but none have rattled me more than the chance encounter with the cold night of Time Vamps. So before you decide to go camping, remember to respect other people's space and avoid unnecessary noise pollution, because you never know when that insane dent across from you may be holding a broad nighttime bumps. Another lesson to take away from this is never to drink and drive, because on the highway on the way back to town we were involved in a hard collision with the police vehicle in which fractured 8 ribs from colliding with the steering wheel. Skillet suffered a lumbar separation and spent the rest of the life paraplegic. Tavanta discolored her right hip and injured the blames for her failure to start a professional dating career, and Abby received several fractures carrying from being pelted in the face, a cascade of shattered glass. The police officer both had functional airbags we successfully deployed. However, they both complained of neck pain, and collection agencies considers Abby mom to this day demanding recompense for the officer's medical bills. My medical treatment occurred in a prison infirmary. I was let off this time served after a couple of months, really enough to help about more time than the state was willing to pay for. Apparently, I remember someone in the world I was continually shouting about nighttime vamps. I'm not entering the definition. It wasn't me truth. It sounded far away.